Well, it's snowing cold here. The good news is it's really warm in Winnipeg. It's like 50 degrees and clear there.
Wow.
So the Avs went there to warm up.
Isn't that a good deal?
You can watch them from the warmth of your home here tonight.
It is a good night, you know, flip on the fire, get under a blanket or something. You can see the countdown clock until the game time on your screen. The game will be airing on 9 News and KTVD tonight. 9 News reporter Jon Tritsch joins us more with the night ahead. Jon?
Yeah, we're embracing for the largest November snow month for Colorado in 30 years, I hear. So Avalanche broadcasters Marc Moser and Marc Rycroft did what every logical warm weather-seeking person would do. They traveled to Manitoba. They're opposite of the lake effect. Marc and Marc take Manitoba, and enthusiasm and perhaps hot air has led to Winnipeg being a tropical destination for good times and great hockey. And Marc and Marc playing chess, not checkers. They'll be on the 6 p.m. broadcast on 9 News tonight. Beyond the warm weather, Avalanche fans would love you two and Cale Makar healthy and available tonight. What's the latest, men?
Well, he did take part in morning skate, John, today, and that was a very good sign. He was running the #1 power play unit, but when he came off the ice, Riker, he did not talk to the media at all. It was going to be a game-time decision, according to the coach, so I guess we'll have to wait and see if he's out there when they take morning or warm-ups before the game.
Yeah, and just a side note, I actually had my shirt off at the rooftop pool tonight. Moj put some sunblock on me, so I made sure I was good. Moj didn't get any on his face. He's a little flush, but overall, it's a sit-and-wait game. Sometimes when you get into those kind of muscle injuries, Cale may not know until game time if he can actually go, because you don't want to go out there and be a liability. You got to make sure you can bring some offensive punch. So he's been through it enough time. He'll make a smart move.
Yeah, John, right now he's the second leading scorer in the National Hockey League. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to risk anything if it's something that could be compounded by him playing. You'd rather rest a couple, 3 days and get him back fully healthy than try to put him out there and aggravate it even more. So we'll find out here in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, when I think muscle injuries, I think Rycroft. Thank you. Now, Jared Bednar has preached patience because help is on the way. It appears help has arrived. Arturi Lehkonen made an impact in Game 1 with a goal already. How different will this team be, men, in a few weeks?
Well, it's hopefully going to be really different because you're anticipating the return of one Valeri Nichushkin who tore up these Winnipeg Jets last year in round 1 of the playoffs. So we're looking mid-November here for him. We're looking at Miles Wood coming back, and then we'll see from that point on. Jonathan Drouin should be probably in the next week sometime. Great news as the lines start to look like they're supposed to look.
Yeah, and you're not talking about just average Joes coming back. These are impact players. Val Nichushkin arguably is the best power forward in the National Hockey League. You guys, he had 7 goals in 5 games in the playoffs against the Jets last year. You just can't recreate or find a player like that. And Jonathan Drouin, when he comes back, is going to slide in on that top line with McKinnon and Rantanen. That means that Lehkonen comes down and sits in that middle line with Middlestat and Nichushkin. When this team gets healthy, you guys, as you go down the lineup, you're going, I think this competes with the best in the National Hockey League. So we're just sitting and waiting patiently, well, very impatiently, for everybody to get back in this lineup. And slowly but surely, it's happening.
Well, thank you, men. And America's disappointed you're not on the rooftop right now, Rycroft. So thank you for being with us and taking that sacrifice. We'll be right back.
I had to go get him today, John. I had to go get him and pull him off. He would be up there all day, believe me.
All right.
I mean, it's balmy there here in Winnipeg for the first time ever.
It is. All right, thank you, man. We'll be right back after this.